Hello and welcome back to another video. And in today's video, we are going to be doing one of those pause OC challenges. Now, I don't want to waste time, so here.
Alrighty. If you do not know what an OC pause challenge thingy is, I'll just go ahead and say it really quick. It's going to shuffle through a bunch of different characteristics, and then I'm going to pause the video, and whatever I pause on is what I'm going to have to draw. Let's go ahead and just do it. Alright. And for the hair, we got that one. Alright, cool. That one. Crazy. And then let it cycle. Then go to whatever that means. None. All right, cool. I don't know what that means, so that's fine. Hair color, brown and pink. All right. I don't plan on adding color, but now I have options. Skin color, olive. All right. And then skin details. Scars, you choose. I'm cool with that. That's fine with me. Then, whoop-ha. What is that? I don't know what that is, but that's fine. Now, is there anything left? Yep. Clothes vibe. Cold. I don't really like that. Alright, is there anything else? I did not watch this beforehand. Alright, no. Now, what I do when I do these things is I usually give myself one veto. And I'm gonna veto the cold clothes and shuffle it again. Alright, fuck. Okay. Well, we're doing cold clothes. Alright, see you back in the drawing.
Alright, here's all of the options. I put them up on the screen right now. Yeah. This specific OC challenge actually came from my Discord server. I don't know if the person who created it wants credit or not. I'm going to go ahead and give it to them. Their channel will be in the comments. Or not in the comments, in the description. If you want to see. But, yeah. So, yeah. Also, this one did not have pose for it, so I chose a pose. And the pose I chose is just him being cold. Like crossing his arms like this, kind of. Holding on to his arms because he's cold. I also decided it was a guy, but that might change as I'm drawing it. Because before I was even picking the stuff, I decided it was a girl. Then I decided it was a guy when I got the stuff. But I constantly change what gender the person's going to be until I have the clothes drawn on them, so it just depends. Yeah, that's terrible, but it doesn't matter. I just want to get something quick down, because, well, I just need something that's a general-ish shape. I think I did draw this too low. I will not be getting the feet in this drawing, which isn't ideal. I did want to draw the feet in here, but that is fine. It's not ideal, but yeah. And since I got the winter attire or the cold vibes twice, well, I was gonna draw boots, but I guess we're not going to now. We can sort of deal with how these legs are interacting later, but that's kind of how they're gonna be. I'll focus on the legs in a bit. I also decided that cold vibes is going to mean winter. I'm going to be doing winter. Not really any specific reason, just sort of cuz. I'm also, for the people who live in different countries, winter is cold. Big jacket. Winter is cold. Other countries use Celsius, right? Let me give a little bit of a reference. It's no longer winter anymore, and it was 30 degrees this morning, Fahrenheit, which is 0 degrees Celsius. Just about. 32 is 0 degrees, but that's fine. Actually, I think this morning it was around 40, which is about like 4 to 5 degrees Celsius, but whatever. Exaggerate it for effect. It was cold this morning, and it's not winter. During winters, it gets well below freezing. Which 30 degrees is below freezing, because I'm pretty sure 0 degrees Celsius is the freezing point of water. But, you know, I'm not sure, because I don't use Celsius myself. I don't use Celsius, but I know a lot of conversion rates between Celsius, because of talking to a lot of people who are not in America. I'd say I probably talk to more people who aren't in America than I talk to people who are in America. Which I think is funny, because I've never left the country. And I have absolutely no plans on leaving the country. Actually, that's not true. I'm going to go to Japan at least like once when I'm older. How are we going to do this? We're going to make these shoulders a bit, I almost said warmer, closer together. We'll go ahead and tuck these arms in too a little bit. Just go ahead and draw it from here, even though those won't. That's not how it will be, but whatever. Also, just to clear things up in case someone gets confused, there were colors that I did pick for, I think, hair color and skin tone. I don't remember. But I will not be doing that because I don't color. I will be starting adding color soon, but soon is not today, so I will not be adding color. And if I do end up adding color, well, shit, I guess I was wrong, but yeah. Also, just want to say I almost decided to re-roll the cold aesthetic again before I realized cold means mittens, and mittens mean no hands, which means that is going to save me about like 20 minutes, which is pretty nice. You know, this might be a girl because he looking pretty small, but maybe he's just small. You never know. Maybe he's got a build like Rimuru. God, I'm making anime references now. Pretty sure I've already been doing that. Whatever, it doesn't matter. Dude, that guy's the main character from that time I got reincarnated as a slime. Just in case anyone's wondering. Just in case the one person is wondering. I like that guy. I like his design. He's one of the few characters that I can recall his exact design just through memory. There aren't many characters that I can do that with. But that's also partially thanks to his somewhat simple design. He is pretty simple, so I can recall him. And I'm not talking about when he's in his slime form, because it's literally just a freaking blue ball. Of course I can remember a blue ball. You know, if someone has no idea what the fuck that show even is, the name's too long for me to say again. They're gonna have no idea what I'm talking about, which is fine. You don't need to know. Not really important. It's a good show, though. If you like isekai anime, I recommend it. It is a little weird sometimes, but I liked it. I think it's got like 4 seasons, so those legs suck, but we're gonna ignore them because of the power of I don't care. What am I supposed to be doing? Oh yeah, I just wanted to get a body down, which I was actually gonna do this rough body before I even started the video, but I decided not to, because I was just sitting here not recording. So I hit the button and started recording. Because if you just start, then you already started. I don't know, man. Yeah, I don't friggin' know. Alright, this body shape's pretty weird. But shut up, okay? Shut up. I have some weird characteristics to give them. Crazy hair, but it's cold, so I was going to give them a beanie. And then under that beanie, I was going to have lots of tufts of hair coming out of it. Like, coming wildly out of it. Because I thought that was a bit more interesting. Yeah. And which is nice because I didn't really know what I was going to do with the crazy hair. But with the beanie, it gives me a little bit more of an actual idea on what I wanted to do. Now, I don't really wear hats myself that often, so this beanie is going to be completely memory on what beanies look like, but it's not like they're complicated. It's just the rim and the ball at the top. I don't know why the ball is at the top of them. I mean, I know why it's sometimes at the top of them, but I don't know why it's at the top of them. There's one. Alright. Well, my screen turned off, therefore that means no more references. That's fine. I literally had a reference of a 3D model for this pose, and that was it. I'm not giving him a loose beanie because I don't know how I would draw that exactly. Maybe he'll get a bit of a loose beanie, but... And then he's gonna get one of these, like... things. Alright. One of the little bibbly bobbles. You know what I'm talking about. Alright, we're gonna make this, bend down because of bendingness. And then we're actually going to somewhat round this out just a bit. Pretend like that's good for the moment because we can't fix this bracelet because it keeps falling down. Which this bracelet's actually a necklace, but you know, whatever. It also used to be solid silver coloring. I don't think it was silver. I'm pretty sure this is probably like the cheapest metal ever, but it used to look silver. It doesn't anymore. Now it's like a bronzish color. Well, actually, I don't know what color bronze is. So I don't know what color it is, but I'm pretty sure that's bronze. You can't really see, because if I shine it in the light, it looks different than it normally does, so whatever. How the heck would you give someone olive skin? Like, the only colors that I have would be my sister's alcohol markers. Well, no, I do have the kitty colored pencils. Like, you know, the shitty ones that you get when you're like 10. Wait, what grade are you in when you're 10? I don't fucking know. I'm gonna say like 5. Because of, I don't know. Yeah, that's good. Brown and pink, so if I were to color those, that would just be one of them I'd color pink, and one of them, and most of them I'd color brown. The eyes, pretty freaking weird eyes. I don't really know what the fuck's going on with those eyes. I don't know why I got such weird eyes, but you know, whatever. They chill. They cool. I don't know how to draw them. I haven't had the best history drawing drippy things. Not exactly like my videos would know, though, I guess, because I don't think I've ever actually recorded doing any dripping drawings, but I've done them before. They've never really turned out the best. There's no mouth, so, you know, just pretend like that's fine. He will probably be frowning, but, you know, whatever. I need to get one of those. What are those pens that, like, the manga people use? like a calligraphy pen. Do they use calligraphy pens or do they just look like them? I want one of those. Not to draw with you. I was thinking about the tiny linies. Adding the tiny linies. I want one of those. I just realized I was just drawing his body again. We need to add some clothes on here. Do I have any references of winter jackets? Absolutely not. Why would I do that? It's not like I spent like half an hour trying to look for a picture of a winter jacket, but couldn't actually find any that were like what I was trying to come up with, so I'm just going to draw one from memory. That would never happen. Alright, what does a winter jacket look like? I don't know. I don't wear jackets. You know how earlier I said it was like 30 degrees out earlier? Yeah, I did not put on a jacket when I went outside. Because, like, I ain't a baby. Who needs a jacket? How am I supposed to draw this jacket? Should I give him a scarf first? No. I want to, but I can't. Because you gotta friggin'... I am not going to be a family-friendly channel. I can't earn money yet from these videos, so there's absolutely no point in censoring myself. But when I can earn money, I will not be censoring myself anymore. At all. I won't be censoring myself. I will, however, as soon as I possibly can put ads in these videos, I will be putting ads in these videos. Money is money. And money is good. How do you draw a fucking winter coat? Son of a bitch! My reference for a winter coat is that one little bit of the drawing in the cold aesthetic picture. I would put it up on the screen, but I don't want to edit. That's my reference for this picture, or for this coat. It's okay. Which arm's on top? Which arm do we want to put on top? Which arm do I put on top? I mean, I don't ever grab my arms like this because I'm not a little baby. I don't get cold. Whatever, we'll just put this one on top. That was a joke, by the way. Even babies get cold. Wait, no, that proves the point. No. Whatever, I get cold. I get cold all the time. I literally have a pair of gloves right here in my room. Because I get cold in my room. Alright. I say I get cold in my room, but then literally a couple seconds ago I was like, and I didn't wear a jacket when I went outside. It's because I didn't wear a jacket when I went outside, but I also do get cold in my room. It's worse in my room than it is out there. Is it really? No. But I don't care. I don't know why I'm giving him that little thing around his neck. But we're gonna give it to him because I don't know how to draw winter clothes. Yeah, we're just gonna like... you know what? Let's ditch the cheddar for a second and start using Mr. Lime right here. Because, well, he's, frankly, better for the smaller details. And, well, better for later sketches. Alright. Trying to think of my winter jackets, but I literally didn't put on my winter jacket this year. I don't even think I put on my regular jacket. I have a sweater and I put that bitch on like a couple of times. And that was about it. I don't go, it's not that it's not cold here. I just don't go outside. It's possible I wore my jacket this year. I just don't think I did. I could be wrong though. I'd have to ask my mother. Just, Mom, did I wear my jacket this year? She would definitely just respond with, I don't fucking know. Well, there's a sleeve. Is it the... let's draw the mitten. Actually, no, let's draw this side. Alright, let's just go ahead and do that. Then we'll go ahead and do that. Shade, shade. Go ahead and go like this. Yeah, that's perfectly fine. Is it really? Yeah, it's fine. Yeah, I didn't lie. It's fine. Yep, this is going to be the perfectest winter coat anyone has ever seen. I think it's going to look fine. It's not going to be the perfect winter coat, but I think it's going to be fine and dandy. What a beautiful hand that is. What a beautiful hand that is, too. I don't care if the hands are bad. It's freaking mittens. It's whatever if it's bad. Beautiful. Looks bad because it's very sharp. And I don't know any winter jackets that are that sharp. So I might mellow it out a bit with the tiny linies. But I probably won't. I just might. Also, these do not line up in the slightest. I did not angle that at all. Whoops. All right, let's go ahead and let's try this again. Let's try that, and then we'll go ahead and add the mitten. And then there we go. Yep, still not the best, so we're gonna go ahead and lay down on the floor. Yep, that's right, we're not sitting no more, we're laying down. Why? I don't know, it makes absolutely no difference to how I draw this. I just wanted to. It's more comfortable. For short periods of time, it's more comfortable. Yeah, we're just going to stop drawing that because I don't want to. But, yep, that was a hiccup. It tasted like pickles. Probably because I just ate a burger with pickles on it. You know, this video is going to be an unnecessary amount of length. And you know what? You're going to love every single second of it. I have no idea what I'm doing. Alright. We need to add a zipper, right? It should be a zipper and not like open up. But I mean, that's opened up. So, you know, we just gonna like... He's cold, but he don't have his shirt zipped up all the way. He just don't wanna. He just really don't wanna buckle up his shirt all the... Buckle? Who the f buckles their clothes? He just don't want to zip it up all the way. He just like... He just likes things to be difficult. I don't freaking know. I could give this man a backstory, but like... This is completely sideways. This is why we don't lay on the floor. That looked completely straight to me. God damn it. That was completely sideways. Alright. Yep, I should probably give him pockets, right? Because, like, those things usually have pockets, even if they're shitty-ass pockets. Because, like, who the fuck puts their hands in a pocket when it's, like, cold and frigid out. Mine have like little Velcro things on them, but like I don't really know if that's common. So I'm not gonna include the Velcro thing. I'm not gonna include that weird bit right there. Alright, yep, that's fine. Does it look good? No, we're just gonna leave it because it can. Oh, this has only been 23 minutes. Holy fucking shit. It's only 23 minutes. I thought it's been like at least like 40. I mean, I should have been to bed 26 minutes ago. But that's fine. That's fine. People don't need sleep anyways. It's all a myth. It's a myth created by the government to try to get people to buy more beds, make them more money. Trust me. Trust me. I graduated in like a year. I am. Oh, wait, a scarf. Oh, I never gave him a scarf. No, I wanted to give him a scarf. No. Does he need legs? I'm supposed to give him scars too. Shit. And olive skin. Olive. Shit, olive has an E. Olive. Yep. Alright, cool. Pants. He's gotta have big and bushy pants, or like big and baggy or something pants, 'cause it's winter, and those are the type of pants you wear during winter, 'cause those are the ones that protect you from the snow and the cold. Da-na-na, da-na-na. Oh yeah, that reminds me. I looked up freaking winter clothes on Pinterest, and like one of the first things that showed up was like some girl in a crop top. Like, come on, lady. Nah, I like crop tops are fine. I'm not like saying that, but like in fucking winter, come on. That's gotta be cold. Your freaking stomach, that would be so cold. I hate it when my stomach gets cold. That's gotta suck. Alright. All freaking right. That is okay. It's not the best, but it's not that bad. Oh yeah. Oh freaking yeah. I am pretty much just adding random lines. I mean, they're not entirely random. I am giving them points of origin, but they're mostly random. Alright, those legs, they are off because I do think the legs are, your legs are supposed to be half of your body, but these legs are also cut off. So they are too long. But that's fine. That's fine. It doesn't really matter. The coat is definitely like too small. I think that the coat should really stretch out to a bigger area. However, I don't know how I'm gonna feel about that once this is done. I think I'm fine with that bigger area. It'll look fine once I erase the other stuff. I will have to relocate the pockets, but that is also fine. Let's go ahead and add just a little bit of a zipper. It doesn't really matter. His hands would be covering it, but whatever. What else am I needing to add? Scars onto him. He should have scars. But I think I'm going to have to do that. I'm going to have to erase his face again and lower it, actually. I did want to give him a scarf, but I guess we won't be giving him a scarf, which is fine. I think I've never drawn a scarf, but they look kind of like cloaks, and I like drawing cloaks, so I figured that drawing a scarf would be fun. So, like, whatever. But, we'll just not give him a scarf, which is fine. Then he's just more similar to me. I don't wear scarves. I don't like scarves. I have very long hair. It annoys my hair. That's about it. It's the same reason I don't like hoods on most of my clothes, which is actually why he does not have a hood, because I was basing his hood or the top off of one of my coats that does not have a hood. It has a turtleneck-ish thing, because then you still get neck protection without having to have a hood, which is much better in my opinion, because, well, like I said, long ass hair, don't like hoods. Someone else who has long hair has got to understand. That person, I don't know what I'm saying. Okay, let's add the ball. Should we give his hat stripes? I mean, a normal hat is just boring. That's just boring. So, like, I think I should give it stripes. Alright. I like that hair. It's not the best, but I think I like it. Now, I think I will give him... Now, we'll just hatch the hat in different ways on different areas, try to make it look a little better. My references did disappear. Or, not my references, my stuff. I forget what I'm supposed to be adding. Scars. Yes, scars. So that means we have to give him a face scar. Because, well, there's really no other room to give him scars. So we have to give him a face scar. His eyes also have to drip, which we're going to try to drip a little bit better than we did initially. Because I do feel like the initial drips just were kind of lacking in the drippy feature. His eyes are kind of pointed towards one direction, so I can actually erase that because I do have this tiny eraser. So we'll try to do it again, but this time a little more better. Still don't really like that. But I think that's about as good as I'm going to get, just because I'm not really the best at drawing drippy. And I think I did just realize one of the reasons is because I'm using very sharp ups when I should be using softer uppings. If that doesn't make sense, that's fine. I do not care. Now, how are we going to give him a facial scar? I'm not entirely sure. He is going to be frowning-ish. His facial scar, I guess, will just be, well, some scars on his face, because, well, like that. And there we go. It's definitely not perfect. I'm going to add the tiny linings, but it's going to be in a time-lapse. And if I do add color, I'll make sure to time-lapse it too. But yeah, I hope you enjoyed it. I feel like I talked a lot more in this video. See you next time. Alright, even though I already said goodbye, I did that. I obviously am not going to be adding colors. I decided that when I started hatching everything. But, yeah, I tried to darken his face by doing light colors on by doing small amount on his face, to make the white on the eyes pop more, but then I accidentally added too much, because I went in for a second layer of lines over it and then realized, now it's kind of the same darkness as this. which is fine. Not ideal, but fine.
I also didn't do this very well, but we're just not going to talk about that because I didn't really try to do it well.
But yeah, overall, I don't think it's bad. I don't think it's amazing, but I don't think it's bad. Alright, bye. Leave what you want me to draw in the comments. Bye-bye.